Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Hope your day is good. Wherever you are joining us from, it's my pleasure being with us this evening. My name is Oludare Olorunfemi, and it's my pleasure having every one of us on board. Please confirm once again that you can see my screen and that you can hear me, please, so that we can kick off. Yes, thank you very much. Great. So yesterday, we covered quite a few things, but because I know a lot have joined us today again who were not around yesterday. So before we go into the scheme of things tonight, let's relax a bit and welcome ourselves. Like we did yesterday, let's know where you are calling in from. Let's know where you are joining us from, so that at least we have an icebreaker just to know ourselves. Yes, from Surulere, Lagos, thank you. Les from Ghana, fantastic. Ado-Ekiti, Istanbul, great. London, UK, USA, oh, Beijing, China, Canada, Ajaleki, Magodo, fantastic. Lagos, Port Harcourt. So we are global, fantastic. Ibadan, London, Chevron, Cyprus, wow. Different places all over the world, fantastic. Keep them coming, guys. Let's get to know ourselves. We are just starting tonight, so that we take a few minutes just to warm ourselves up. From Scotland, from Beijing, great. From Osun State, keep them coming, guys. From Belgium, great. So this is an international audience, so which is fantastic. So so it's great. Ibadan, yes. From Port Harcourt, from Sunderland, Abuja. Thank you very much, everyone. It's my pleasure having you all on board. So just a quick recap. We started the free product management training for 5,000 women. We started it yesterday, and this is our second day of this training. And I just want to say that we appreciate your coming. We appreciate your presence, every one of us. Once again, my name is Oludare, and let me just say, in case you... So my name is Oludare, and it's my pleasure having you all on board. Great. So as we will kick off, we did a few things yesterday. So let me just do a short recap for those that were not available, that were not able to join us. So we were talking about the fact that this program was put together by Hills and Tech and Digital Business Consult, that the collaboration of the two organizations, that we want to offer this free product management training for 5,000 women. And I can assure you that based on the feedback we got yesterday, we know a lot of people were really impressed, and a lot of people got good value. And tonight, I believe by God's grace, we'll be able to deliver value to each and every one of us. Thank you very much for joining us. And so we had this agenda yesterday. Let me see, is it moving? Just 1 second. Yeah, we had this agenda yesterday. We were talking about our value statement, why you need product management skill set. We discussed it yesterday, and we were looking at a bit of some things needed for product management overview. And then today we will move more into brainstorming. We will look at some tools. Yesterday we looked at one of the collaboration tools. We looked at Confluence yesterday, and today we are going to look at other tools. And I want to say that there are some other tools that we are going to. There are some other tools that we're going to introduce to ourselves as well to tonight. So just 1 second. So with those tools that we're going to introduce to ourselves tonight, It's going to be for every one of us just to understand that we get the right value. We are all touched at area that we feel, yes, an area of need. I understand something, I pick some value from what we've discussed. So let's start from looking at our brainstorming and the tools that we need for brainstorming. We looked at collaboration tools, conference yesterday. We'll do mind mapping today, questionnaire, interview, data gathering. We look at stakeholder identification, design thinking. We did a bit of that yesterday, persona and customer journey mapping and prototyping, looking at our requirements, our MVP, which is minimum viable product, and then looking at the implementation of our digital product, where we design, develop, and then we test it, and then we eventually launch the product. Okay. Now, what I want to say here is that I just want to jump to, because we've done all this yesterday, so don't forget, we emphasize it that it is your attitude that needs to change. It is my attitude that needs to change. There is nothing you cannot know. Let's have it at the back of our mind. There is nothing we cannot know. The moment we are decided that I want to know this, and the moment a person knows, I change my mindset, I can receive this, I can do this. It will enable you, it will empower you. And that mindset change, that is what each and every one of us need tonight. So that when we are talking of things that are new, things you are not very comfortable with, you will know that, oh, it is not difficult. If I give it the time, a lot of things need time. You need time to research. You need time to look at some tools. And so let's keep the ball rolling. So we looked at all this yesterday, why we need this product management skill, because it can enable us to work from home, like we said, and every other thing like that. It can enable us to have flexible working opportunities. And then irrespective of any field, you can adopt it to whatever, either you are in entertainment, you are in medical, you are in trade, transport, you are in education, whatever field, you could always have that applied. So, and we discussed about products, and we said it's any item, any service or any item that we can sell that could help to meet customers' needs, either physical goods, either durable goods like computer, furniture, cars, and non-durable ones as well. And we talked about services, like we looked at Netflix, or we look at Uber and other things, maybe Amazon, AWS Cloud. They are rendering a service. Anything that can bring value. So the question that each of us will need to be asking ourselves is that what I'm doing, or what I intend to do, or a product I intend to bring up, what value will it bring to the people? And so your product, it could either be a product, a digital product, a physical product, or a service, whichever it is. So basically, when we are looking at product management, we need to be able to identify an opportunity. That's the first thing. What is an opportunity that is here? What is a need that is here? What is that thing that we need to do? And so that we can build a product that will address that opportunity. If, let's say there is pipe bomb water. Let's say the pipe burst in a certain area, and that pipe burst affected the entire area that nobody can get tap running. And someone has a tanker of water. That person is meeting massive need. They will descend on that tanker as if it is gold. Why? Because an opportunity just arose, and that person meets that opportunity. So it could be a new product. Assuming we wanted something that wasn't existing before, and we get a new product. Or maybe we feel we need a revamp, a refinement of an existing product. And Can anyone give us an example of any product you have noticed before that they just rebranded? They rebranded. Anyone want to give us an example? Any product in our locality that you know, oh, this was in existence before, oh, but they revamped it, they either rebranded it, maybe they changed the okay, let's look at people. Yeah, Timmy raised hand. Yes, over to you, Timmy. Can you talk? While Mr. Biggs, yes. Timmy, are you able to unmute yourself? I think, let me see whether Timmy can. I'm not sure if you can unmute yourself. Okay, Timmy, I've unmuted you from here.
Okay, one of the products is Maclean.
Okay. And what about Maclean? Do you want to tell us something about it, for instance?
Maclean toothpaste.
Okay.
Maclean toothpaste. There used to be one Maclean before. Then
okay.
They left the market and they rebranded when likes of Close Up came and Colgate, and so they rebranded. So the Maclean in the 80s and 90s is different from the present Maclean.
Thank you very much. Fantastic example. Thank you very much. So we can see whether the result is a new product or a refinement of an existing product. Yes, we have another Anne Priscilla. Unmute yourself. And that is Solar. We take two of you and then we move on. Yeah.
Okay, the Bolt app also. I noticed there is a rebranding because I noticed some people usually use their Bolt services for delivery of items like courier services. So there's an option now for strictly delivery of items separate from pickup and drop-offs.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much for that example. Yes. Jerry Solar, please.
I wanted to say that the iPhone is a perfect example because there's always an upgrade at every point in time. And then people that are tech savvy, usually a lot of people that are tech savvy usually would ditch a former model to buy a more recent model of iPhone.
Fantastic. So we see all these examples that we are giving. Thank you very much for those examples. We take one more just because of our time. Okay, Atinuke.
Thank you. An example is our screen washes. Most of them are either 5 liters or 2.5 liters, but of recent, they've introduced 50 ml because people complain that it's too big carrying it from the store to the house. So they invented like 50 ml and tell you when you get home, you can mix it with water, a more concentrated brand.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that example. Yes, Oladipo. Thank you, Atinuke. Oladipo.
Okay, so I'll make an illustration with the detergents that we are using now. There was actually a smaller one, but with time they kept on improving in the size and different types of the meal and everything like that.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, Shay for me. That'll be the last one. Okay, Shay for me, over to you. Yeah. That'll be the last one.
I wanted to say that Schweppes as a brand, they rebranded their cans and it has gotten everybody to want to bring their drinks like than before. And they also introduced new drinks to their brand, which has made everybody more aware of those drinks. Like the other Zobo, the other ginger, the other pineapple drinks. And these used to be the former Schweppes that we used to know.
Fantastic. Thank you. You see all these examples to show us that product is anything that can add value, anything that can satisfy a need, anything that can meet a need, that can meet an opportunity. It's a product. And it could be new, it could be a refinement of an existing product. The essence of it is to satisfy, is to identify and meet the needs so that there is solution to identify problems. Yes, thank you very much. Those that have spoken, you can put down your hands so that we know who has their hands up. Okay. Yes, we still have 4 more hands. Okay. If it's what we are talking about, okay, because yeah, we got a lot to cover today. Let me just take please, after these 3 people, yeah, okay, over to you, Nkechi. Yeah.
Okay, hello, good evening. When we were younger, we used to have this box out televisions. But now there's been a revamp. All TVs we have now are flat screened.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's a refinement of an existing product.
Thank you. That's refine of existing products. Fantastic. And Solari, please.
Yeah.
If we look at our WhatsApp, we now have the communities tab on WhatsApp added to chat and status and all of that. So you can actually go into that as a new.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you very much. So we can see both digital and physical goods, they've given different examples. So which means what we're talking about, it can spread to any aspect of our society. So the question is, what problem exists? This will be, as you are thinking, as a person that want to be a product manager, what will be moving in your head will be, what are the needs? What are the problems, the challenges? Somebody will say, when you are saying, oh, let there be no problem, somebody will say, look, if there's no problem, there won't be any opportunity. The more there is problem, look at if anything happens, even when there is chaos, some people, that is how they become a millionaire. Why? Because while some people will see the chaos, some people will see the opportunity in that chaos. So the point is this: anything that you say there is a need, how do we meet this need? Okay. So a product manager, one that manages products, the priority of that person, be a lady or a man, the priority is, how do I represent my customer? What does my customer need? What are the needs of my customer? If anybody buys your product, it's not because they love to give you money. That's why they say the customer is king. They don't come to your company to give you money because, oh, we just love to give your company. No, because you are providing something of value. And the day you stop providing something of value, people vote with their feet. It's because the product addressed their needs. Like we came now, we said, oh, let's have product management training. And because people felt, oh, yes, I think I can learn something. And if yesterday, when we came yesterday, assuming you were disappointed, and 30 minutes into coming, you've logged off to say, wow, I didn't even know this is what you were going to do. It's just a waste of my time. I wouldn't have been bothered. You won't be here today. But because needs were met, that people say, and I must say, kudos to you all. When I was looking at some of the comments that you guys dropped yesterday, actually, I was really overwhelmed. I felt, thank God for your lives, and I wish every one of you success in this endeavor, because you got value. So done properly, the product satisfy the customer needs. So the question is this: either we are delivering a digital product, either we are delivering a physical product. It should not be about us. It should not be about us. It should be about the customer. What will make the customer happy? What is even the need of this customer? So you could spend a lot of time trying to identify the needs of the customer. Don't forget that diagram we looked at yesterday. You need to be able to empathize in order to address that, to understand, and now be able to define, to say, indeed, this is the problem, this is a challenge, this is the need of this people. And when we are looking at product management, every product manager all over the world, they will work with a blueprint that looks like this. When our team gather together to brainstorm, as we are brainstorming, we are asking questions. Just like we said, our existing products, are we losing market share? Our existing products, are the customers complaining? If it's a new product, we just say, hey guys, let's come together, let's launch something that could make Lagos think. What can it be? Different ideas are coming. So today we're going to brainstorm. We're going to try that out. Like I said, I've got lots of slides, but I want to make it as practical to use to you as possible. When we eventually finish this segment and you want to go into the program proper, it will be running into several weeks, possibly 10, 12 weeks. By that time, you are going in depth into a lot of the things that we're just mentioning. Because there's no way something I'm supposed to do, that we're supposed to do for like 9 to 12 weeks, there's no way we can cover it in 2 days. No matter how we want to do it. So, you are now going to look at it as a team. What can we develop in Lagos? There's a lot of number of people, a great number of people in Lagos. When I see some cities all over the world, I see some places they call them city, and the population could just be about 150,000, but they are cities. And I'll be wondering, come and see Lagos. We are in millions. So in that place, a lot of needs exist. Are there physical needs, emotional needs, psychological needs, educational needs, medical needs? All these areas I'm mentioning are areas you can develop products. The other time when there is shortage of fuel, assuming somebody has an app that can tell you which station is dispensing fuel. Or maybe now that scarcity of currency, which bank is is dispensing, which ATM in this Lagos, in this Abuja, in this Port Harcourt, which ATM is dispensing funds? Because anytime there is commotion, anytime there is issue, problems, while a lot of people will see the problem, a product manager person, the mind will be running in what can possibly bring a solution to this problem. And so, we brainstorm, could it be new ideas? Could it be what is trending? Could it be that we need to make more research as we are researching in order to be able to get the idea of our new product? And then when we get the idea of our new product, we need to draw a little prototype where we can now say, just like the architect we talked about yesterday, oh, I want an upstairs on this field, on this plot of land. Who now goes to draw a sample to say, Oludare, this is what I have. Is this what you are thinking of? So basically, it's when we look at it, that the architect has drawn that shape, given to us for feedback. The same way you go to your customer, you go and show, this is what my team has brought together. Do you think it meets your need? Is it what you intend? Does it mirror your expectation? You want a feedback. And that loop continues. If the feedback is positive, we can move on to design. If it is negative, we review it, we define our requirements. When you are saying the word requirements, because some of us are new, that's why I decided to take this in the approach I took it yesterday. Some of us are new. Most of us are new to some of this. And so, when you are looking at requirements, let's say you want to build a website. Let's all type now. We can type on our Telegram. We can type on our Telegram. I'll look at it on our phone, on that Telegram channel, and you can type on the Zoom as well. But I'll be looking at the Telegram channel. If you want to build an e-commerce website, what do you think will be some of our requirements that we need to, you only say that, oh, let's gather requirements. What will be some of our requirements? Let's bring suggestions. What will be some of our requirements? What will be some of our requirements? Keep them coming. Thank you. Keep them coming. Easy access landing page, document, user flow, the payment system, the flexibility. Let me still check. Okay, I thought some people were typing on the, I was looking at the, okay, yeah, because I was looking at the phone to look at the feedback there. Okay, user-friendly interface. You need an application, need to build it, onboarding, marketing, marketplace, wallet, payment, integration, order tracking. Very, thank you. Draft a plan and think of what the user interface will be, customer satisfaction, delivery options, accessibility. Fantastic. And so, thank you for your contribution, everyone. And so, if the prototype does not work well, you see, here it says, if it is okay, yes, we go into design. Then we start implementing. These are where the team comes in. You will have had, let me ask, let's assume we are a product team. We want to build an e-commerce platform. We are a project team, an agile product team, let's say. Can we guess, who do you think, what type of people will form our team members? What will be the composition of our team members? Project manager, yeah. UX designer, UX, yes. Web designer, product owner, developers, scrum masters, web developers, fantastic. Tester, brilliant. So my team, collaboratively, they work as a cross-functional team. They can implement, they can test. So by the time they have the design, if the design is satisfactory, don't forget, iteratively, working iteratively, a little bit at a time. Oh, this time we are going to deliver the landing page. After the landing page, oh, we're going to deliver this. Oh, we're going to deliver that. We design. If the design is good, we commence implementation. Thank you for your contributions, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We start the implementation. Then we could test. If everything goes well, our product is out. This loop continues. It continues. And so, irrespective of anything you want to deliver or develop, this is your prototype. This is your working framework. Yesterday, we looked at this. Like I said, if it is possible for you to look at it, I'll test us on it. Look at it, guys. Look at it, everyone. Empathize, re-empathize, that helps you to define and ideate and we make a prototype and we test. I will still ask us the order it follows. So take note of it. The order it follows. And so we talked about the brainstorming yesterday. We talked about data collection methods. We will do something today about data collection. One of the data collection methods that is important for you to know. Who amongst us know how to prepare a Google questionnaire? Let's say we want to use Google questionnaire. How many of us know how to prepare a Google questionnaire? Put yes. If no, put no. Okay, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Good, good, good. If you don't know, say no. Because all those questions will help me to know whether it's something I will handle or not. Okay, some yes, some no. Okay, okay, no, no, it's raining now. No, no, no. Okay, no, it's raining. Okay, more of no's than yes. Like I said, we can't cover the whole syllabus in this, but whichever we cover, I want to make sure that you can say, now I know this. Okay, a lot of no's. Yeah, no, no rains now. Yeah, no, 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 no. Okay, great. Because if that is one thing you know, you can be able to use that in your workplace. Because there are a lot of skills that surround product management. The product design, the development, the marketing of it, even the business aspect of it, the requirement gathering, the requirement prioritization of the requirements. When we say the Moscow, how many of us are aware of that word, the Moscow, not Moscow of Russia now? The Moscow in product management. Yes. Yes, no, no, yes, must have, the must-haves. The must-have. In this are products. These are the things, for instance, you can't develop a car, let's say without steering or without tire, unless it's a flying car. A tire or a steering or a gear, even if it's an automatic gear, at least a gear stick will be a must. The code, yes, we still need to do this, but not so compulsory. The should, the code. If there is money, we'll do the code. But the won't, that's the one we're not going to even touch. That's outside of scope in project management. Thank you very much. The must have, the should have, the could have, the won't have. Thank you very much for your output. So, two things we've said now that I want us to practice before we pass this place: data collection and the issue of collaboratively working. So let me pause my slides again. Like I said, we have quite a lot of things to do, but let's take them one after the other. I was working on this. Lest I forget, we have, for those that were having some struggles yesterday, we have some, we have a video that we could watch, which is, it covers all we did yesterday on conference. I deliberately started this from scratch, that in case you have not even registered an account with conference, I started from that point. Okay, and I walked us through a lot of topics that could really, really help us. So if you have not, if you need to know how to use, put it on this on the link here. You can open it on your system. I put it on the link here. You can click on it. You can click on it so that it can open on your system. You can watch it later on. I put it on the link now. it will help us a great deal, guys, so that once you know how to use that tool, you'll be able to document everything about your work. Now, a few things that are open here. Sorry, my mouse, where's my mouse? Okay. A few things that are put here. Like this is one of the tools that as a product person, call it Lucidchart. So you can say, Lucidchart, you know, you might be wondering, but I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to do these things. Nowadays, you don't need to physically know how to draw. You don't need to know how to draw physically. It's a matter of, once you understand the concept of what you want to do, you have the mind, you have the tools to do it. The point is asking yourself, what do I want to do? Okay, let's say this tool called Lucidchart. As you can see, let's say I want to do mind mapping. Mind mapping means that we want people to brainstorm, bring what is in their mind. Let's map it together. But the question is this, what are we trying to do as a team? By the time you come in, you say a blank, let's say create from templates. Let's even say create from templates. A lot of things nowadays have templates. A lot of things have templates. So that templates will help you, just like we did in the conference yesterday, template will help you to be able to say that, yes, what do I really want to do? Do I want something like a task board that will be like a product backlog Kanban approach? Is it something about organization chart we want to prepare? Is it wireframes? I'm wondering why I can't see the, okay. Is it an ideas board where we are saying, hey guys, all of us, let's brainstorm. What idea do you have? What idea do you have? That's what we call all this idea board or brainstorming board. Brainstorming board. If we say, let's use this template. And it means that every member of the team, each and every one of them will be documenting his or her ideas. Don't forget, when we were talking about brainstorming yesterday, you don't say to anyone that, oh, this idea is not good. Have you tested it? No. And so you can't throw it overboard and say, oh, your idea is not good. And so each and every one, oh, our team, we want to brainstorm. And so let me see. If I copy this, now, and I say, if all of us go into it, we might bring down their site. So what I would just say is that, please, I'll call specific names. The names that are on top here, let them click on that link. I've sent a link. The first 5 people, let's say the first 5 people. Okay? Ogunaike, yes. Sheifumi, Nkechi, Oladipo, and Nanai. Click on the link and let's interact. And so, some of you might be in Australia. Okay, Patience has joined. Yes. Some of you might be in Canada, some in Lagos, some in China, some in Turkey, some in Belgium. Yes. IO has joined. Ivy, yes. Let's say 2 more people. Yeah, E has joined, which is Ejuma. Yes. Now, AE has joined. Aronke. Okay, now, those that have joined, let's do something now. You might be in different parts of the world. This is how brainstorming works. And so, those that have joined, let's work together. What should be our goal? One of you assume Sarah. One of you could double-click Sarah and change it to your name. And that person should double-click Jason and change your name. And that person would double-click Thomas and change your name. And that person double-click Morgan and turn to your name. Because our trainings are always practical-based. Double-click. One of you should double-click Sarah. This I person, if you go and meet Sarah. If you double-click Sarah and turn it to your name, double-click and turn to your name. When you double-click, you backspace to type it here. You type exactly. If you're getting it, yes, exactly. You see, this is how system doesn't want to know whether you are in Lagos, you are in Canada, you are in Australia. Can you see the beauty of it? Oh, wow, this is great. Can you see the beauty of all of us working collaboratively as a team? Can you see it now? We are all working as a team now. This is brainstorming board. So, if you're Lua now, tell me what you think exactly. Put one idea. Put an idea. What do you think we should develop? If you're Lua, what do you think we should develop? Let the Aronke tell us what do you think we should develop. Ejuma, tell us what do you think we should develop. What should we work on next? Let's start from there. Morgan, let's see. So, each person, okay, those of you that are remaining, go and click any of the C on the right, see some other colors on the right. Pick one and take it to be your own and start putting your points in it. Yes. Can you see the beauty of it, guys? This is lovely. And so, this is how teams work, guys. They are brainstorming and bringing ideas. They don't need to even meet. Assuming there is not this webinar at all. They don't need to even meet at all. They don't need to even meet at all. Like physically. And work is going on. This is one of the tools that you will know how to use very well. So, the brainstorming rules. Don't forget, we have said some of our brainstorming rules. Don't condemn any idea. Document everything. So we'll put our brainstorming rules here. What is the constraint? What are the limitations? What are the constraints that we think we have? What is our goal? We'll state our goal here. Yes, put an idea down. What do you think we can build? Everybody, take one card and document what do you think we can build. Just give any example. What do you think we can build? Like a product that you think we can build. We are brainstorming now. So if what you have typed is very tiny, double click it, just like this yellow one now. You double click it and then you increase, see, you increase the font. See, I'm increasing for the yellow one now. You see, I'm increasing the size, see. You can see, I can see what you are now typing now. I can decide. You double click it and you go and click on the font size. Fantastic. A kid socializing app that is safe from pedophiles. Fantastic. Aronke, fantastic. A transportation app. Can you see a food delivery app? Keep them coming. Because what you are bringing out, they might be what we are going to work on in the practical. No, somebody is taking the big yellow something. No, that person, you are doing the wrong thing here, please. You are, if you are doing what is not, you can undo. See, undo here. You can on top left, you can undo your action here. So, fantastic. A kid socializing app, like say from pedophiles here, develop a website app to connect people with specific disabilities together, fantastic. Build a fintech app, a Juma, great. A food delivery app. Can you see, guys, we are bringing ideas. We are bringing ideas that can be developed. And so when we flag off this product development now, we can do our analysis, do our analysis on any of these things and decide to use it as what we are going to develop. Fantastic. Don't block each other. No. Some people are doing the colored arrow things. No, don't do that. Let me see. Click on the arrow and you can undo. Like I said, see, you can press undo. If you are the person that is doing the red arrow, yeah, you can click on it, undo, exactly. You can click undo so that it doesn't block other people. So that's just one thing. We'll move on to another thing. It's okay. Thank you, everybody that participated. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all the people. 29 of us connected. Can you imagine? 29 collaborators, 29 of us. 29 of us. Some are at the bottom here walking away. Some are on the top here walking away. That is Lucid Chat. That is Lucid Chat. We just used one tool together now. Okay. It's okay. Make sure we leave this in a minute, guys. Okay, a loan recovery app, fantastic. Develop a website or app to connect people with specific disabilities, yes. An app for getting what? Transportation app, yes. Yes. Build a fintech app for growth and expansion of startup companies, and yes. Okay, good. Let's move on to another thing now. Don't forget this brainstorming board. Look at it now. Pay attention now. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention now. Pay attention. Instead of calling it brainstorming board, I can say brainstorming 3 p.m. so that we know that is our brainstorming during this free project management. Okay, now let's move on to another thing because of our time. The other thing we can do is okay, guys, it's okay, so that you don't. I will invite another set. Now, this is a board. With this, let me see. I think this asterisk, whether it is let me see whether clear all drawing. Okay, yeah, I've removed it. Now, clear all drawing. And yeah, okay, let's look at it now. This is another tool. Let me send. This is another tool called Miro. This is another tool called Miro, M-I-R-O. I'll send the link. Everyone, you can open it on your system. These are tools that once you are knowing how to use these tools, those are the things that make you to be able to say, oh, I want to apply to a Microsoft job. I want to apply to a Google job. I want to apply to a Salesforce job. Why? Because I'm able to use those tools too that the engineers are using. Now, the second thing now is that this tool now is called Miro. It will ask you to sign on. You create an account. It will give you a free account that you can use. But if you want, you cannot do paid accounts. So basically, we're using this for our conference yesterday. whereby we say conference is being used in the organization. It has spaces, which could be personal space, team space, or project space. And these spaces, they contain documents relating to email content, project artifacts, project documentation, images, tables, charts, other templates, or Jira issues. This is another tool. The same way we collaborated on that one. Assuming I want us to collaborate on this now. Let me go to Miro. And let's say I come to, let me create PM training. Let's say we create a free PM training. You can see it's saying if you send information, everybody will be taking full licenses. That's where these things are. But let me just show us now. We want to create a new board. We want to create a new board using Miro. And a new board, just like we mentioned yesterday, a board is like a blackboard, it's for visibility. Anytime you hear the word board, it's for visibility. Anytime you hear the word board, it's for visibility. And so he's asking you, what type of board do you want to create? Is it mind map where you grow your ideas and projects? Or is it something about Kanban, whereby you have things like in cards? Like in cards, if you look at the preview, look at it now. It will be like in various cards, which each of them represents. Let me make it bigger so that you can see. So that we distribute ourselves into teams, team A, team B, team C. Team B is working on whatever. And each of these are things to be done. And things to be done are called issues in Jira. You can use Kanban, which is a methodology in Agile, or you can use Scrum. Kanban is the one that you use when whatever you want to do is continuous workflow. If we work in a place where there is SOP, standard operating procedure, where there is already a process in place, there is no, you can't tell me you are using your, I want to try innovation, no. There is already what to do. If you are working in such a place, you can use Kanban framework. Because we all know that what it means is that whatever we want to deliver, move it from here, move it to this, move it from here, move it to this. And if we use that, let's say I use a blank template just to demonstrate it to us. Let's say we have 2 teams or 3 teams. Everything that we are to do is called item in our backlog. Those are, no, I've sent the link. I've sent the link here for those that are looking for the link. But why I can't add you to this right now is that it's going to create a license for everyone on this. And that will be huge responsibility on us. When you are coming for this is because on each of these you pay about $12 per user per month, apart from tax. So You can't deliver a free training and go and get $12 on all of you. Then we are in hot soup, you know. So because of licensing costs, I've sent you the link, but it can allow you to open a free account. That's basic. Exactly, you're right. Tai, you're right. So, but I've sent the link. Click on that link. You can, you just put your email, and it will give you a free account. To give you a free account. But because of our time, I won't wait for us to finalize it today because of our time today. Yeah, I've sent the link to everybody. Click on it so that it will be on your computer. Now, let's say we want to build that to our website. Let's say the first thing we want to do, I double click and I say we want a landing page. And that person says we want search functionality. Then we want another card. What is one other thing? Guys, I'm looking at the chat now. One other thing we can build on our website. Quick. Any other thing? Landing page, search. I'm looking, guys. Anyone? We want to build an e-commerce website chatbot. Okay. So chatbots. The plus here to create a new card. Now, another thing, feedback, payment, feedback. And now each of this, let's say I say feedback is for, Etienne. Sorry, I'll call your name right. Let's say chatbot is for, I'm looking at our names, it's from Didi. Okay. Search is for Augustina. Search is for Augustina. Landing page is for Adedayo. So this is the work each of them will focus on completing. And so once Adedayo is ready, don't forget, guys, it is still under backlog. Backlog refers to the items that you as a team want to work on. It refers to what you as a team, everything you are bringing as suggestion, cancel prompt, check out, about us, everything you are mentioning like that, we'll start documenting it as part of our PBI, which is product backlog item. Product backlog item, PBI. Okay. PBI. Sent to us all. Product backlog item, PBIs. Okay. That is everything that we have to work on to deliver that product we want to deliver. And so, when Adedayo has gotten the information he needs and he wants to start work, Adedayo will move it. Adedayo will move it. I press down my laptop cursor, the pad. I press it down to move. Adedayo move it to. If you click away from there, in progress now, we have one thing. So that don't forget, who can still remind us, what do I say is the essence of boards? Let me know whether you guys are following me. What do I say is the purpose of boards? Either Kanban board, Scrum board, project management board, or the board. What do I say it is for? Yeah, it's for collaboration. It's for visibility. Thank you. It's for visibility. Have those terminologies in your mind. So when a stakeholder comes around, he will say, oh, okay, in progress. You guys have 2 tasks in progress, and you have 4 not yet started. Indeed, says, oh, I've just started this as well. In 2 days' time, Adedayo says, everything has been sorted. This is done. Anything that is completely tested, They have reviewed the code. They have reviewed the code. They have tested it, everything, and it meets what we call the definition of done. That is, it has met every quality criteria. That is the task that will be moved to done. That is what will be moved to done. This is our board. We document, double click, and we say our board, our backlog board, and you enter. So as it is now, it says if you want to share this board, invite guests to edit. If I say guest to edit, please, I will send this to specific people. I need 3 people to raise up to indicate their hand up so that I can send them specifically. Okay, 3, just 3, yeah. Nkiruka, okay, let me look for Nkiruka. NKI, okay, Nkiruka, I got you. I've sent the link to you. Then Nimo, sent to NIMO. Yeah, Sadiq. I sent to you. Sorry, I sent to you. Ifeoluwa. The reason is that I want to be able to control the number. There are 2 Ifeoluwa in this place. Are you the same Ifeoluwa? Okay, let me just send to any Ifeoluwa because there are 2 Ifeoluwa here. Okay, and Atinuke. Those people that I've sent to, join the board. Atinuke. Yeah. Those that I've sent it to, join the board. Yeah, somebody has joined, 2 people have joined. Fantastic. Ifeoluwa Seriki, yes. Nimo Atalai Sadiq, yeah, good. So each of you create a new card. Each of you that just joined now, create a new card. You can see this is what people that go to work in Google, they work to, these are skills that they have that make them to be able to do that. Click on the backlog, under the backlog. Click the plus, Ifeoluwa, to get a new card. Then the next person, Nemo, go to the plus under backlog. You are going away from there. Go to the plus under backlog and create a new card and call it a name. You click on the plus, yes. Somebody is drawing on our board. Let me get one more person. I need one more person. Read me notes. No, Emmy. Let me see. Emmy. E-M-M-Y. Okay, Emmy, yeah. Okay, Emmy, join the board. Join the board, Emmy. Join the board. So, can you see? This is how you, as a team member, either you are in Australia, you are in Canada, you are in Lagos, the board doesn't know where you are. So long as you have internet, this is reality of how product teams work globally. Okay, thank you. Nkechi Adekoya, let me see. Nkechi Adekoya, yeah. Okay, I've sent to you. That's Nkechi there. I've sent to the 2 of you. And finally, Jamila, let me send to you. Put your name on anyone that is yours. Put your name on anyone that is yours, guys. I've sent to all of you I mentioned now. Now, try to move your Ifeoluwa, try to move your own ticket. You try to move it to the middle. NOAS, N-O-A-S, try to move yours to the middle. Yeah. Ifeoluwa, you didn't type anything on it apart from your name. Put a task. Maybe you want to put payment. Maybe you want to put FAQ, frequently asked questions. Maybe you want to put product listing, payment details, exactly, something like that. Okay, each of you put your name against your ticket. All of you move your task to done. Make sure your name is on your task. All of you, make sure your name is on your task. Etienne, move your feedback to done. Yes, drop it there. Yeah, good. If you've done your bit, yeah. Yeah, the rest. Where are the people that we've added now? Where are you guys now? Yes, Jasmine. The payment option has no name. Payment option has no name. You didn't put your name on it. Double click and move your cursor forward. Move your cursor forward. Double click. Double click it so that you can type. Yes, this is how we use these tools. This is how we use these tools. So we have tried 2 tools today now. We've tried Miro. We've tried Lucidchart. Okay, let's move on. It's okay. Let's quickly try one other tool and then we move on. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Pay attention so that you don't miss here. This is to draw these diagrams. When we are talking about a flow chart, or let's assume we are trying to build an app that requires a phone. This is how we do this. Insert a page. This page 2. You see now, if this is the phone we want, can you see that I don't need to know how to draw? Can you see? I just go to here and select what do you want to do. Oh, want to design something about a phone. The phone companies, maybe they're looking at, oh, the way this phone is, what should we do? Okay, let's take one button. This button, let's put it at the center here. Do we like the shape? Maybe we want to make it wider. Maybe we want to bring it down further. Maybe we want to put this. We want it to be an action button on top here. Can you see how I'm just dragging? And this is the way they design the phones that we use. Can you see that product management is very interesting? If you have a lot of innovation, that's the place for you. If you have wild ideas, like when Elon Musk said that there will be a time when car will not be using petrol, they thought it was just a joker. But is it not reality now? So tomorrow, you might be the person that will have the latest idea. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Let's move on. So this is another tool. Let me see if 2 people can join me on this and we can draw something together. Whatever thing you want to draw, these are tools. It depends on what we want. We want to do a mock-up where we want to bring action, that images, that is the diagram that looks like what we want to actually deliver. Can you imagine? See, this is sign in. Let's assume we are building a website and we want our website. We move all this to the phone. This is a mock-up. We want our website. We want to build functionality of signing in. Can you imagine that everything has been done for us nowadays? It's for you to understand the concept. That when you understand the concept, you can easily use those things. Can you imagine? Oh, customer says he wants sign in here. Here, he wants search functionality. See, we don't need to break our head. We just align it like this. Oh, he wants a calendar. Can you imagine? This is how you do functionality. You want a calendar here. And at the end of the day, they go and show it to the customer. Is this what you want? Oh, I want a box that I can use to reset my password. No worries. We bring it here. Oh, we want something that can list a box to say the following items. We bring it here. So can you see that everything, instead of saying, how am I going to do this? There is templates for everything. Thank you very much. Any question? A lot of hands are up. Let's all bring down our hands, unless if you have a question. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Let me just get a feedback so that I won't just be like a radio that's talking without feedback. Are we enjoying ourselves? Is it getting interesting? Let me just know. Is it getting interesting? Are we enjoying ourselves? Are we learning something new? If you are new to this or you have already known it, but are we getting something, some ideas? Let me just hear. I'm having a wonderful time. Good. Yes. Getting interesting. Yes. Especially people that have not used these tools before. Very interesting. Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you. I'm having a good time. Great. Thank you. Now, let's quickly do something. A lot of things we have to do, but time will not permit us on it. So, but let's do this. How many of you know how to use Jira? Jira. No, I do. Okay, I do. No, I do. No. Okay, no, yes. Okay, lots of no. Now, yesterday we created our conference. Everyone, like I said, we have a video here that you can, I think I've sent the YouTube link earlier, that you can watch later on. After, you can all click on it if you don't mind. You can click on that. I've sent it just now. I sent it to one person. So that you can click on it. You can open it down on your system. I've sent it to everybody. You can open it down on your system, guys. You can open it down on your system. Now, please, everyone, open it down on your system. Let's go to our conference of yesterday. The conference we opened yesterday, we'll do 5-10 minutes on Jira, and then we'll go back to our slides. Because all this, when we have known what the customer wants, how do we document it now? For the developers who will work on it, for the testers who will work on it. Okay. Now, let's go into where we are now. Everyone, go to your page that you created. Go to your page that you created. Go to your page that you created yesterday. Click on the 9 dots. Click on the 9 dots. Click on the 9 dots up here and select Jira software. Select Jira software. I won't spend time on this today. So please follow along with me. Please, because we have a lot of things to cover. Click on Jira software. We'll create some user stories, some epics, and some tasks. And then we'll move on. So this is a space for our project. Every project will have a space. And so, as you can see on top here, and you all see it on your own, when you click the 9 dots, and you click on Jira software, can you see what I have here? Your work, the project, filter, dashboard, team. If you can see it, put yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. Put yes. You can see that. Yes, we won't troubleshoot so long like yesterday, please. So guys, follow us. Okay, good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, everyone, let's create a project. Already, if you've created a project yesterday, I guess. But if you have not, okay, let's click create a project. Everyone, create a project. When you click create a project, the question is, what type of project do we want to create? What type of board? We said boards are for visibility. So what are we trying to do? We have 2 types of boards that are very prominent in development field. There's one we call Kanban, which is something to visualize our work, just like what we were doing when we were moving those cards. That's a Kanban board. You might have heard the word sprint before, to hear that the team is having sprints, which is a Scrum language. Sprint is a work cycle to say, oh, we have a week sprint, we have 2-week sprint, we have 3-week sprint, we have 4-week sprint. It means we are working in a cycle of 1 week, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 4 weeks. Sprint is either 1 week up to 4 weeks. You can't be more than 4 weeks. And whichever one you pick, you must be consistent. Your team cannot work 1 week sprint and come and do 2-week sprint and come and do 3-week sprint. No. If it is 1 week sprint, it will be 1 week sprint you'll be doing. And when you do 3 sprints, 3, 1, 2, 3, when you do 3 sprints, you look for the average. That is what we call velocity. Average of 3 sprints. That's what we call velocity. That is, knowing the rate at which this team is working. Okay, no, the conference link should be with you. You guys had it yesterday. Chinwe, were you not around yesterday? Chinwe, unmute yourself. Were you not around yesterday? Chinwe, I can't hear you. Please share the conference. She said no. Oh, okay. If you were not around, you need to watch this video, but I will send the link now. The link that I'll just send the link, but you need to watch that video. Just 1 second. For those that were not around yesterday, I can't do anything much for that. I'll just send the link. I'll just send the link now. Click on that link that I've sent. For those that are not around yesterday, click on that link. And then when you click on that link, you need to watch that YouTube video and then it will guide you on what to do. Let me copy and send the link again. Let me copy and send the link again for those that don't have the link. Okay, I've sent the link again. Yeah, great. Now, don't watch it now. You can just pause it till when we finish. Ayo, because it will deprive you from getting what we are doing today. Just pause it and then you continue after the session. Okay, we were on these boards. Please, everybody pay attention. This is what can make you to work with Google, Apple, Microsoft, if you understand these aspects. Because if you go to any interview and you are conversant with Confluence and Jira, you are able to work with development team in any part of the world. Okay. So we'll create a Kanban board. So everybody, when you have created a project, can you all see Kanban in yours? Everybody, put yes. If you can see Kanban, put yes. If you can see Kanban, put yes, guys, so that we move on. Okay. Click on Kanban. He said the work items are represented visually, allowing team to track the status of work at any time. Teams that control work volume from a backlog. So click on use template. Can you see here now? See here. These are the issue types that you see in Kanban. You hear that we are creating an epic. We are creating a user story. We are creating a bug. We are creating a task. We are creating a subtask. So let's click on use templates. Use templates, everyone. So there are two types of boards. Either the team managed board or the company, the team managed projects, which means it is only within your team. Or it is the one that is company managed, whereby the entire company is connected to other departments. So let's select company managed. Call it any name you like. Don't ask me the name now, guys. Any name you like, anything. If it's a bean cake, it's up to you. Bean cake, like akara. I just put anything you like. Call it anything. Now, don't forget your key. You can add maybe 1, 2, 3 to it. It's up to you. Okay. And now, click next. Click next. You are creating a Kanban board. It's asking us that, do we want to connect with Confluence Cloud? You see that bean cake? Assuming I want to create a space in Kanban, in Confluence that we created yesterday, that will bear the name of that same project that you are creating. So you see the tick, the Confluence Cloud is already ticked. Let's leave it ticked. Let's leave it ticked. And click on connect. Can you see? It's creating that space. I'm in Jira, but it's creating that space in Confluence. You can see, it said bean cake, space in Confluence. Are you getting the point now? The space has been created in Confluence. And it says your work is now connected from Confluence to Jira. In Jira, you can see, okay, somebody say I'm lost. Okay, just hold on. Okay. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Pay attention. I will advise you guys, you watch and listen so that you can understand, please. Exactly. So it's a form of integration. It's a form of integration, yes. Pay attention, guys, because if you're not paying attention, you'll be lost. Just pay attention. I'm stuck at Kanban. Okay. I would. So let me go to projects. I'll create another one for the sake of those people that say they are lost in Kanban. But pay attention, guys, because we don't have the time. Now, for those that are lost in Kanban, just like you did in conference, when you click the drop down by project, you can see create project. It's the same thing in Kanban and conference. So you click on create project. We selected Kanban board. These are boards. For our information, see, if your work is in service management, maybe you work in service management, see so many boards, HR service, finance service, facility, marketing, legal. So it's not only in product management. Please, guys, just pay attention. All these charts you guys are saying is not going to help matters. Pay attention. Those that have their hands up. Okay, Olubumi, what is the case? Olubumi, unmute yourself. Anu and Sheifumi, I've omitted the three of you. Olubumi, talk now. Please, we don't have time. Olubumi, I've asked you to unmute. Okay. So, what I was saying is that
in this thing, a company's project work, it's showing team straight up, and I don't understand.
Sheifumi, we can hear you. What don't you understand?
Sir?
What don't you understand?
Sir?
What don't you understand?
I said, my own work here is showing team project already from the start. It's not even showing the other thing that you're supposed to show. Like from here, the type is showing team managed software instead of company managed software.
Can you see company managed software in your own?
Yeah, I'm seeing team managed software instead of company managed software.
No, the two of them should be side by side.
Okay.
Is that
I should go back and type create project, then click on Kanban?
Yes.
Okay. When I do that, I should now type use template, or what should I do next, sir?
Okay. Please, everybody pay attention, please, so that we will be. This is the place. You saw this page, eh?
Yes.
Use templates.
Okay.
And then select company managed.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Then you call it a name you want to call it. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. Olubumi, unmute and let's quickly talk. Olubumi, unmute. Okay, Sheifumi has spoken. Okay. I think Sheifumi was the last person that just spoke now. Yeah, people that raise hand, I'm unmuting you guys. You're not talking now. We don't have time. Unmute yourself and talk now. Instead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
I'm at the project template. I don't know what to do from there.
Can you see my screen? Is this how your screen looks like?
No. My own is saying project template, software development, service management, work management, and some stuff.
Okay, is it like this?
Not like this one. No, not like this.
No, is it like this?
Yes.
Okay. So you are at the right place. Just hold on there. So I am explaining something. I'm explaining something here now.
Okay.
I'm explaining something here that in case some of you are in different industries, you may be in different industries. You may be in marketing industry. You may be in human resources. You might be in finance, like in bank. You might be in companies that are designing application. You might be for your personal use. Maybe you are in operations of a bank. You will scroll down and go and choose the one that pertains to your field. That is the essence of this explanation, guys. If you are in sales, you cannot go and create a board in software development if you are in sales. If you are in IT, you cannot go and create board that is under operations. Is that clear, guys? If you work in a facilities company, Go and select the board that meets the need of your industry. Is that clear, guys? Very clear. Good, good. So let us all go to marketing. Let's all go to marketing, guys. Marketing. Go to marketing. Click on marketing. You can see marketing service management. Go to market, campaign market and campaign management, content management, event planning. So different things like that. So, but because we are looking at software development, let's go to software. Software, everyone, under the project templates, software is the one on top. We have created a Kanban board before. Let's create a Scrum board now. That is where they have sprints. You know, I explained sprint to us. Click on it now, everyone, please. Use template as well. Use template. Select company managed. How did we get here? How did we get where now? Atinola, what do you mean by how did we get here? Atinola, put your hand up because I can't see your name, so I can meet you. Atinola, put your hand up. Please, the rest of you, Sheifumi, lower your hands. Those of you that have attended to, lower your hands so that I can know who is who to be attended to. Thank you. Atinola, where are you? Atinola, you said, how did we get here? Where are you, please? And then Wemi, I've omitted the two of you. Talk now, guys. I've asked you to unmute.
Yes, yes, please. From software development, where should I click? I'm on Canva, I'm on Scrum, and the other one.
Select Scrum.
Okay.
We are creating a Scrum board. Under Scrum, everybody, you see, Epic. Let me explain these terminologies quickly. Please, everybody, pay attention. When you have requirements, we have identified requirements to be things like maybe we want our website to have search functionality. We want it to have payment. We want it to have product listing. We want it to have frequent FAQ. We want it to have contact us. Those are requirements. That is what we want that thing to be able to do. Now, the question is this. When you are getting those requirements, they are large chunks. They are large chunks. And because they are large chunks, which means because they are large chunks, we have to break them down. Please understand this philosophy. We have to break them down. When we break them down, we now break them down from Epic. So let me use a diagram to demonstrate this. Now, no, Emmy, don't move around here. Don't move around. Don't move around. I don't want to do something. Just look at this. Under templates, let's assume I use this mind map. I need I just need a drawing. Okay, let's say we use this now. Let's say we use this, guys. I can delete this guy. We don't need it. Okay. Let's say I bring this. To move this around, I'll click on this arrow. It will turn to a hand. I can move it to the left so that what I want can now be here. So, and to type, I click on this arrow again. I can double click to type. So, I want to say that, or let me use another thing. Let me use something that are in blocks so that maybe that will help us. Let's assume that we want to, I'm looking for something that could really meet our example. Okay, let's use this flowchart. Let's use this flowchart. Now, so let's assume we want to use this. From the beginning here, we start our project. We have our epics. Let's say we have one epic. We have one epic. We break down this epic. Let's delete this. We just want to use boxes now. We break down this epic. If you click on this arrow here, it gives you another arrow in front. Let's choose another color to distinguish it. Let's say we want this color so that I could distinguish it. We break down this to user story. We break it down to user stories. That is, let's use the example of, let's say we are building a house. The foundation, if I ask us, is foundation a task or a set of tasks? Guys, is foundation a task or a set of tasks? Foundation of a house, is it a task or a set of tasks? Set of tasks. So let's assume this epic is foundation of a house. We break it down to digging the floor, mixing concrete, digging the floor, mixing concrete, pouring cement, and on and on. So we break the epic down to different user stories. Guys, we break the epic down to several user stories. That our epic, let's assume we break it down to 4 user stories. And now, each user story, we will now decompose it as again to what we call tasks. We'll decompose it to what we call tasks, so that each user story, it will now be a task. So that, let's assume we now have this user story. Let's make it 2 tasks. This one, it turns out to another 2 tasks. So this is how it goes. So these are tasks. These are tasks. And on like that. So these tasks that are here, those are the things that we populate in our JIRA. Our epic, lay foundation of a house. This user story, we say dig the floor, dig the ground, mix the concrete, pour the sand, fetch water, all the tasks that need to be done before we can get the concrete, we can get the foundation done. So we break them down And the user story, we break them down to task. We break them down to task. We break them down to task. I hope we are getting that now. You break down a user story to tasks. And then, as you know, you can break down the task to subtask. So that is the pattern. I just use this as an example so that we can see the breakdown. We started here. The epic is the big chunk, foundation of a house. We now break it down to split it down to what is manageable. We dig the ground, we fetch the water, we bring the cement, we mix the cement, all those little things, we are now breaking it down to what a person can do in some hours, up to maximum of 2 days. Are we getting it now? That's how you split this. And all those things you are splitting, that's what we now put here. This is what I just explained now. Epics, user story, task, and subtask. Bugs, they are software errors. Anywhere you hear bugs, they are software errors. That's bugs. So let's use this template now, guys, and select company managed. Call it your Scrum board. Call it whatever name you want. Product. Let's say me, I want to call my own maybe Ferrari Scrum board. Call it anything. Don't be worrying about what should I call this. Call it anything, guys. Ferrari Scrum board. And click next. He said, should I connect? Yes. Connect. Yes. He said, I'll be creating a space. If you don't want it to create a space, you will untick here. So connect. It will be creating Ferrari in Confluence. Don't forget we are in Jira. Jira, because it's connected as a twin application. You're getting the point, guys. So let's go to project now. So we're in Ferrari Scrum board. All of you should be, if you are in your Scrum board, click type Scrum. Type Scrum board. Just type Scrum in the chat. If you are in your Scrum, just type Scrum. Yes. Just type Scrum. Yeah. We're over 350 of us we are hovering around that time, and we have to try to meet needs of everyone. I don't know how to get to Scrum. We have gone over it several times, how we got to Scrum. I said that you go to your project, you create a project. When you click create a project, you will see it under software development. You see Kanban and Scrum. You see Kanban and Scrum. Then you select Scrum, which is like your team is working in sprints. And I've explained sprints to be 1 week sprint, 2 week sprint, 3 week sprint, 4 week sprints. That's where so because we have created a Scrum board, I don't need to create another one again. So I can go and look for my Scrum board. This is it now, Ferrari Scrum board. So you can see under sprint, we don't have any sprint, nothing to do, nothing in progress, nothing in done. So let's go to everybody, click on backlog. Backlog. The roadmap for your project. This is how you can know the roadmap for your project. That is, when is this going to be ready? Is it in weeks? Is it in months? Roadmap of your project, so that you can have sprints and release plan. So these are boards, but you will watch the videos for all this later. I just wanted to introduce you to all those concepts. Let's go back to our slides because of our time. Okay. Don't worry, if you didn't get it, don't worry. Let's go on to our slide because of our time. We've talked about our various stakeholders, your customers, your partners, your support, your marketing, your owners. And we talked about the love language issue. Communication is key. Empowering your team, an agile team, they take decisions. You take care of needs of everyone, and quality is paramount. And here it was where we were collaborating just like we did before. And we've talked about the product manager. You must be someone that is goal-driven. There will be challenges every time. You'll be managing the product backlog. That backlog is where we're coming from just now. You'll be documenting your progress. You'll be a strategic thinker. Communication within your team and other stakeholders. You have to have technical knowledge, business knowledge, and design to be able to know what are we building. And you need to be able to manage the interest of the stakeholders. The stakeholders, their interest. The higher the power and influence, you have to make sure you are keeping them satisfied. The higher their power and they are having high interest in your project is a key player you need to engage closely with them. If they have high power, but they don't really have interest in your project, that your project doesn't concern them as such, you just make sure that you keep them satisfied. But if they have high power, that is senior person, who also have, like a person that invested money in your project, you need to keep close eye and engage that person closely. If they have low power and low interest, least important, you hardly worry. You just minimal effort. But if they have low power, maybe they are not bringing money, they are not the one that is dispensing money, but they have high interest in your project, you show consideration and keep them informed. This is just how to manage the interest of your stakeholder. And this is another thing like what we did the other time, design thinking, understand the needs of your customer. That is what you will keep coming into this diagram constantly. You empathize, you define, you bring various suggestions to make idea and to design a prototype, and then you are testing the prototype, and then you are implementing. And you come to issue of persona. Issue of persona is very critical because that means you are knowing the characteristic of your user. You are knowing the characteristic of your user. I was thinking we will be able to go into the questionnaire earlier. When we build a questionnaire, the questionnaire results will help us to gather information. And I may just demonstrate one to us quickly. How to build a persona. From that questionnaire, we'll be able to know what is the demographics of our audience, of our clients, of our users, of our customer, their age, their gender, their education, their income level. What type of behavior do they have? What type of product do they have? What type of social media do they go? Do they like Instagram? Do they like TikTok? Do they like this? So that you can know where to engage them. What are their interests? What are their pain points? This is an example of persona. You'll be doing this a great deal in the project. This is very important. That is when you send the information out, the information will help you to know who is my customer, who are they, what are their pain points. Don't forget, without knowing their pain point, you can't make a product that will meet their need. You must know what is their pain point. Pain point is something that's giving them headache. What is the challenge they're having? What are their goals? So that you want to be able to meet their goals. What are their preferences? What are their favorite brands? What habits do they have? It is in the question you are asking in the questionnaire that will give you these answers. What do they like? What's their environment like? When you are seeing a questionnaire and they are saying, where are you based? Are you in Canada? Are you in Lagos? Are you in Jamaica? Those are how you know the demography. You see in questionnaire, they say, what is your age bracket? That's how you know whether you are dealing with teenagers, you are dealing with middle-aged people, or you are dealing with adults that are elderly. Okay. Because those things, who can tell us what is one of the reasons why you need to know the demography? That is, demography is the area your person is, where they are based. What is one of the reasons? Why do we need to know that, guys? Why do we need to know that? To know the demography of our user. Let's type our answer. Anybody? For customer profiling, yes, I know, yeah. For accessibility, in order to understand what product works for them. Exactly. If I'm in Lagos and you are a very heavy duty jacket maker, if you didn't ask me my location, and you are saying I've just designed a very thick, like Alaska type of jacket for you, will it be relevant to me that is living in Lagos, where I'm looking for AC, and you are saying, oh, I'm getting jackets that is very, very heavy for you? The demography, the age bracket, the internet type of whatever thing they like will help you to know that, to determine what product suits them, to build an MVP. Fantastic. To create the solution that will meet their needs. Fantastic. And that takes us to the mood of our customer. What are they saying? What are people saying? What are they hearing? What are they thinking about our services, about our products? What are their worries? Through your questionnaire, you'll be able to, your questionnaire, your interview, you'll be able to get answer to these things. What social media do they frequent? Do they like market offers? What does success mean to them? What is their measure of success? What are their wants? What are their needs? What are their frustrations, their pains, their obstacles? All these are very important, guys. Otherwise, don't forget everything we've been talking about since yesterday is for you to develop a product that will meet the need of your customer. The pain points, the look and feel. It says pain point for end users. If a gadget is too complex, too many tools, too many whatever thing, you say, look, this thing is too complex, I beg. I just need something to just make a phone call. This is too complex. So the designer, they thought they're just creating some effigy, you know. This is high-level gadget. But you didn't know the demography of your user. You are designing high-grade phone with so many functionalities, and the person is almost 70 or over 70. He or she that may not be the priority. That could be something you want to give to a teenager. So knowing this will help you to be able to make a product that will be super fit for your audience. And that takes us to the customer journey map. You must be able to say, what is the customer journey map of our customer? Whereby we are able to know that, okay, what are the stages the customer passes in order to engage with us and be retained with our services? Right from the time when the customer is making inquiries about us, asking friends and co-workers. That is the awareness level, where the user is asking questions about our product. Connecting with us through the touch point. Touch points are, how do they connect with you? Do they connect with your organization through phone, or do they come to your office, or do they connect with you on online? And up to the time when they are considering your product, oh, let's go on their website. Let's browse their website. Let's compare the different models they have. Let's go to their landing page. If you have too many steps, it will be a pain point. For instance, there's one bank we use. Every time I keep saying, we will need to change that bank. It's one of the biggest brands in Nigeria, but it's very clumsy. Every time even if someone says, oh, I paid money into your account, you won't even see it. I remember one time one person said he paid money. We eventually decided to say, okay, by faith, we believe he has paid the money. Why? Because their user interface is so complex. Those are things that are pain point to a customer. Meanwhile, the people that design it, they would have thought, yeah, we designed great things. No. What is the feedback of your audience? Is your audience happy with it? Yeah, this thing is tiny. Don't know how I can make it. Okay, I think. Can you see it better? Can you see it better now for the person that is saying it's tiny? The awareness, when they are aware of your product, up to when they are considering whether they should buy your product, up to the time when they are purchasing your product, up to the time they are doing onboarding, and the time when they now can recommend your product to their friends. Okay. That is the customer journey map. You do a lot of this. You do this in the program. And we're looking at the agile requirements. We've talked about requirements. Requirements are those things that the essential things that will have to be in what we are developing. We have talked around this already. When we're talking about, we will need search, and chatbot, we will need payments, we need all those things. It's just telling us that for efficient requirements, that add as many details as possible to your user story. Constantly groom, which is refinement. The product owner will prioritize the one that is important. That's why we're talking about Moscow. Moscow, the must, the should, the could, and the won't. And you track the requirement status and communicate with stakeholders. Don't forget communication. We talked about it yesterday. And the tools. And then you focus on what should be done now. You can't do everything. You only focus on what is priority. And then you demo the user story to the stakeholders before you release it. You must show them what you have delivered, whether it is going to suit them or otherwise. Okay. And the software development lifecycle, right from the time we are planning what we want to, after we have been able to identify this is what we want to do, we plan it, we analyze it, we start designing it. Like those diagrams we were trying to work on earlier. We try designing it, and then we implement it, and we test, and integrate it together, and release it, and then we maintain after-sales service. This is what we call the software development lifecycle. That's the software development lifecycle. That is the lifecycle you go through from when you identify a problem up to when you brainstorm to look at various solutions, to the point when, after you have gotten the solutions that you have recommended to the stakeholders and they have accepted that, okay, this solution is what we want, you now design it, whereby you draw those pictures we saw earlier, and then your coders, your programmers, they can now code it. Are they going to use Bubble? Are they going to use WordPress? Whatever they're going to use, and they now implement it. They develop it, and then they test it, and then they release it. That's the SDLC. Okay. And while they are in design stage, that's where they have the wireframes. The wireframes, which is the design, the shape. You know, that time we're looking at the shape of a phone. Those are wireframes. Just like the architect's drawing is a black and white drawing. Maybe it's a low fidelity drawing, rough sketch. It could be like pencil. You can even use pencil to draw it. So that it will show what the thing should look like. It should be quick and easy, no long story. It's just an impression. You just want to know, is this what you like or not? But by the time we are talking of prototype at that time, that thing you are now, the wireframe has been accepted, adopted, and they now say, can you present how this phone will look like if the phone is properly manufactured? Oh, that's the type of drawing when you see architects where they will now draw a car in front of the house, they will now paint it, they will now do everything. You will think it is a real house where there should be light, where there should be color. That is a mock-up. That is finalized design. That is high fidelity with pixel perfect design. And if it will have interactive interfaces, you will show that. Changes at this stage at time confuse me because a lot of effort has come into it. So any changes you are going to make, when we are drawing the wireframe, which is just something you can sketch with a pencil, your changes, they expect you to make up your mind at that point. Okay. And this is sample of prototypes that shows us, you can see when we say prototypes, they are like the final design. So you can see it looks as if it's the real product. That's prototype. If it's a phone, if it's a whatever, this is how it will now, so that when they manufacture that thing, when they develop that thing, you are going to look almost, you see, it says it's interactive. If I can mock flow, let me see, can I, let me see if I can, I'm not sure if I can get something for you guys to. Just give me a second. I want to see whether I can. Can I remember this thing? I want to see whether I can get. No, I think I would have. Just 1 second. I'm just trying to get you, okay, this is something, I might just show the interactive something. This was one product some candidates were working on at one time. This is something we're working on. Just to show you, candidates that spent a few weeks in training will do something like this. So that if you spend a few weeks in training, you'll be able to develop this is what we're talking about, whereby at the home page, these are the key functionalities we're talking about. Oh, about us. What about your company? Or what about your organization? It's a cleaning organization that you say, okay, what are the key things that are important? Oh, our services is the cleaning aspect that is ready now. The other ones are coming soon. For instance, the bare, you need the bare bones. This was what and about us, the home, and then our services. You can see our services. Our services is the high-rise cleaning. hotel cleaning, school cleaning, whatever type of cleaning it is. So, or office cleaning. So I'm just showing us, so at that point, you can see colors are coming in here now. Colors are coming in here now. You can see now. High fidelity. So based on what I've discussed with us, this in wireframe stage now. Is this in wireframe stage or in final mock-up stage, guys? Anybody? Is this in wireframe stage or mock-up? Because it's final prototype that was used for this. Brilliant. And so they can say, do you want to sign up? Are you a user? Are you a service provider? These are works of students like you. By the time you spend 4 weeks, 3 weeks in the training that you are getting to be. So that was just something I just wanted to just show us before we go back to our slide so that we round up. And so when we come in here, you can see the example. This is low fidelity. This is chat room interface on low fidelity prototype. This is without color, low fidelity. And wireframe, you can see no much color. This is low fidelity of that phone, of that whatever thing. Okay, just 1 second. So, as you are writing your user stories, don't forget we talk about epics, user stories, epics, user stories. As you are rounding that to a point, as you are writing your user stories, you are defining your end user, you are specifying what they want, you are describing the benefit to them. As a user, I want to register so that I can access my account. And then you put your acceptance criteria. Those are the criteria that you need so that that thing can work well. The quality criteria that will be used to test. You can see, like I said, in the product backlog, the epic, we break it down to user stories. We break down the user stories down to tasks, and each of the user stories has their acceptance criteria. These are things they do in the product. And this is an example of an acceptance criteria. What value are we getting? User story for a customer account transfer. As a bank customer, I want to transfer funds between my linked accounts so that I can fund my credit card. That's the value statement. The criteria is what should exist given when then. Given when then. So, that is acceptance criteria. Conditions that must be in place in order for what we want to do to be tested out. Okay. I think that's where we will draw the curtain around this time because of our time. But let me just summarize what we need to finalize here. Key input from stakeholders is very critical. We break the key input from customers to epics, big chunks. Just like I said, foundation, raising the wall, roofing, electricals. They are huge things that have a lot of tasks. We now break each of the huge things like foundation. We now break it to small tasks. Landing page, we now break it to small tasks. That's how it cascades from what the customer says they want onto when we now break it down. The AI chatbot will be a huge epic. How do we break it down? Oh, we want product listing on our website. And you can look at this again in this diagram. You break it down from the theme. We want to build a house, a one-story building, two-story building. We break it down. Foundation, raising the wall, roofing, break down the foundation, digging the ground, mixing the concrete, pouring the concrete, and on like that. So that's it, guys. And until the point whereby you have, this is just example of acceptance criteria. For instance, you want to request money from an ATM, the scenario, given that your account is creditworthy and your card is valid and there is money in the machine. Because there's no money in the machine, nothing will happen. And the customer requests the cash, you ensure the account is debited. These are the criteria that must be in place for that thing to work. This is what we call the Gekin syntax. Given, when, then. If this situation exists, when this situation is in place, then this should apply. Okay, guys, because, like I said, we have quite a lot of things to do. A lot of it will be doing it in the training. For those that might be interested in going ahead, and so I would want to see if I can get just 1 second as we're rounding up. Any question, guys, any question? Because there is a lot that we cannot cover everything today. Telegram link, please. What do you mean by Telegram link, please? Okay, how do we register? Yes, that's what I'm trying to. If you're a member of the Telegram, I'm trying to get Yanu to send the Telegram link. The Telegram link. A lot of the details will be discussed on the Telegram. A lot of the details will be discussed on the Telegram. Let me know if you have got any value added. Thank you for your comments. Please put your comments on Telegram. They will help us more so that on Telegram we can be able to read your Telegram comments. You can copy your comments and paste them on Telegram, please. We appreciate your comments. Thank you, everyone. Let's know whether these few days have been useful to you. Let's know, guys. It will be great for us to know that. In any way, if it has been useful to you, let's know. Leave your comments on Telegram. There's a lot to do that we can't cover in 1 day, in 2 days, but we've been trying to get as much as possible, to drill down as much as possible. Drop your comments. If you think it has been useful, how do we register? Okay, let me see. This is the link. This is the link. Just 1 second. This is the link here. Welcome. There's a link here. Just 1 second. Link to join the group, because a lot of people are asking for the link. It's in the group. We have all the discussion about joining, about what we all agree those things. I've sent the link on the chat. Click on the link to join the group. Click on the link to join the group, so that subsequent training will be arranged, will be discussed there. The link will be on the Telegram. Yes. The link will be on the Telegram. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Yeah, thank you. It's been very useful. Thank you for your time. The class has been helpful. Thank you, sir. I learned a lot. Thank you for your insightful session. Thank you. Thank you. I've learned a lot. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comments. Bring them on, whatever is the comments that you have, positive or negative, we'll walk by them so that we know what it has been. Okay. Yes. As we are rounding up, bring your comments so that we can know. Definitely, we would feel free to drop your comments. I learned a lot today as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Santec. Thank you, sir. It's always impactful. When is the next class? Yes, every information about the next class will be on the group. That's why I've sent the link. The link is on. I've sent the link now. Yes, so that anybody that wants to connect to the group with the link, you'll be able to get information. Anything about the slide, anything about this training is on the group. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time and the session. Thank you, Mr. Ludare. Okay, thank you. PM is an interesting course, exactly, because you can never be bored. It cuts across different industries. Thank you. All the rest teachers will be like you. Oh, yeah, we are all like that, yeah. We learned a lot. The session was well explained. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It was enlightening. Thank you. Thanks for the inspiration, sirs. Thank you. These have been quite insightful. Thank you, Mr. Dare and Il Santec. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate you all for your time. So I'll be calling a time on it now. So everyone, we appreciate your coming on this training. We don't forget, we have some things on YouTube. I've shared the link on YouTube again. Don't forget that you need to follow up with the link on YouTube to watch the JIRA conference that I've shared. It's very important, guys. Okay. I learned a lot. Yes, that's good, Oladapo. Thank you. It was in-depth. Thank you for your time and patience. Thank you. Yes. We getting assignments? Yes, all assignments will be on the Telegram group. All assignments and next steps will be on Telegram group. Okay, let me share the Telegram group again and the conference and the YouTube video. Okay, let me share it again. Just give me a second before we close finally. Thank you, everyone. Okay, that's the Telegram group. I've shared it again now. And then the YouTube video, just 1 second. The YouTube video is here. The YouTube video. More videos will be coming up on Jira, on Confluence, and things like that. So I've shared. Click on the YouTube video, guys. Click on the YouTube videos. Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a blessed week. It's been a great privilege being with us all. It's been a great honor being with us all. And I want to say we appreciate all your coming, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We would be letting you know next steps. Yes, thank you, Prof. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you all as well. We will be looking at areas for us to go in next. We will look at what we will need to do in the coming days. So connect with the group, please. Connect with the group because we are providing this training for 5,000 women, and there'll be different series on what we will do. But please connect with the group on Telegram. Thank you very much, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your week. God bless. Thank you, everyone. Let me just take a screenshot here, and I know. Thank you, guys. Such a great day tonight. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time. Good night and bye.